Hello everyone, my name's Billy. Welcome back to Iron Hall Gym. I just want to walk you through a couple of cable attachments that I've been working on recently. This is something called a Cable Buddy. F&F Steel is actually working with me on it so we could get it produced and sent out to you in the near future. I have the tricep horn that I love using with it. Instead of a narrow V grip for tricep pushdowns, I can actually be about shoulder width apart and it doesn't hurt my wrists or my shoulders when I use it. I'm also using one of their cable attachments that they have. It's beefy. I love it. It's got this little loop here so I always know which way is up or which way is down. I want to focus the attention of this video over to this piece right here. It's called the Minotauros. I originally made it out of wood that I have right here. Sturdy piece. I've had it for over 4 or 5 years. No problems. I just kind of wanted to do a finished product with it. Every time I use this, I have comments, like messages or on the videos saying I need to learn how to weld. I don't really know how to weld. I would like to learn. So I had someone make this. It's a beast. It's a little bit thicker than I'd like, but it still works well. You can use it for tricep pushdowns. You can also use it for lat pull downs as well as seated calf raises. And the seated calf raises, it works well with this, the Cable Buddy. I just want to walk you through how it works, how it looks, and we'll go from there. Naturally, I have to tell you about some safety items. Don't do this by yourself. Hire someone. If you are going to do it by yourself, you're going to assume all the risks. This is just something that I've done in my free time. I posted it to the community as kind of like a log to say, like, this is my gym, this is what I'm doing. If someone happens to use it, I can't really help that. This is something I made. This is something I made. The Minotauros was something that I originally made. However, I had someone manufacture it. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you stay safe and use all your personal protective equipment if you are going to try something like this. You might be saying to yourself, why would I want anything that looks like this? What's the point? And you'd be right. The point is, having a home gym, you're kind of limited on space. I'm really not. But if you are limited on space and you're limited on time for bars and the change out and everything else, this is a great option to challenge your grip. It could probably be made to be just a little bit thinner, like I was saying earlier, but the thing is a tank. Using it for lat pull downs and tricep extensions and seated calf raises basically takes out 3 bars and combines it into one. This is great. You can also use it for seated cable rows. So instead of doing lat pull downs, you're just seated and pulling it towards your midsection. It really destroys your mid back. Can't recommend this design enough. Hopefully it could get refined here in the near future. I'll just point this out right now. It is heavy. Weighing in probably at a little bit less than 5 pounds. So controlling it when you come back up from a rep does get kind of difficult, but it's just part of challenging your grip, which is something that I like. I'm used to the wood grip one, but again, I really don't see a problem with that. So what does that mean for you? Well, using 90 pounds on this might feel a little bit lighter because the attachment's heavier. But when you're controlling it at the end of the movement, you get a little bit of a challenge. I had this manufactured at a local welding company just to give it a more refined look than a piece of wood. Hopefully you guys take that just a little bit more seriously. What they did was they took a 2x4 piece of steel. At the bottom, they welded that eye bolt in there, and then they took another piece here, and that's about 2x3, I think, 2x3.5. And then overall, on the sides right there, you probably have it at about 4 inches. If you're someone that likes to, let me come over here. It's like, wow, it's so bright. So if you're someone that likes to challenge himself with a little bit of a grip, you should check this out. It's a great investment. I love it. I'm sure if I could get it into your hands, you would love it too. And it just varies up your training, which is really important for a home gym. But I know if this hit a commercial gym at some point, you'd love it. You might be saying, well, there's companies out there that make grip like this, where you put your hands over the top. You're not wrong. The only problem is it's a thin piece of metal. So go ahead and try and put that on your legs or do tricep pushdowns with it. I'm sure it's not going to feel all that good. For demonstration, you put your hands here like this or like this. It doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and sit down. Like I said, it does feel a little bit lighter due to the weight. But normally, I'm at about 120 pounds for a lat pull down, and I'll work my way up. It feels great for my lats and my mid back, like I was saying. The hand position really lets me get on top, so I get probably about 2 inches more on this machine. Like I was saying earlier, it's actually pretty easy to design. You just put your hands here like this or over like that. I'll demonstrate. We got 140 pounds on here. That feels really good. Nice mid-back work. Nice grip strength work. I will say if I was to change something about it, I'd probably refine the corners on here a little bit. You just have to position your hands so they don't dig in. But other than that, if you're a grip enthusiast, you're going to love this. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.